Hey y'all, I'm Lara Luna, and this is episode 13 of Trailer Park Angel. In the last episode, we had a mystery on our hands, a bloodhound on a leash, an army ranger that moves like a ghost, and an unfinished lighthouse puzzle. So grab yourself a sweet tea and pull up a lawn chair, because the search for Mr. Earl's naked mermaid is getting more twisted than a pretzel at the county fair. The morning after the search, the sun was shining like a new penny, and Mr. Cluck and I decided we had to check out the villages. See, people in our park are like family, but the villages, that's a whole different kettle of fish. It's a land of golf carts and grandmothers, where everybody's got a story and nobody's got a secret. So, we hopped in Mr. Cluck's old pickup truck and took the bloodhound. We arrived at the villages and unloaded Mr. Cluck's golf cart, which, mind you, is tricked out with a tiny little air freshener that smells like Old Spice, and a Bluetooth speaker that only plays old country music, and we were off. As we were puttering along, we were dodging retirees on scooters who zipped past us like they were looking for a hot date, and folks in matching outfits like they were a flock of flamingos on their way to the fairway. It was a sight to see. Then, out of nowhere, a woman with a gold chain and a tracksuit pulls up next to us. It was Mr. Vito's cousin, Angela. She said, "Mr. Vito sent me. My husband, he's got a cousin, a guy named Guido, and he's got a golf cart shop here in the villages. Guido, he knows everything." So, we followed her through the winding streets. We got to Guido's shop, and it was a sight to behold. Rows and rows of golf carts, each one with more bells and whistles than a teenage girl at a sleepover party. Guido came out, a little guy who looked like a garden gnome, who was hitting the gym. He said, "I heard about this missing mermaid. Heavy, you say? Naked?" Mr. Cluck gave him the rundown. Guido listened. Then he pointed to a corner. "See that? That's a high lift jack. You need something heavy moved, you use one of those." He pointed to another tool. "And that right there is a heavy-duty dolly. Anyone who took that mermaid knew what they were doing." Guido was right. This wasn't some random prank. It was a planned heist, a retirement community heist. Who'd have thunk it? We thanked Guido and headed back. As we rolled up, we saw Bill, the banana flasher, by his mobile home, looking fidgety, and right beside him were Miss Judy and Mr. John, the polyester people, huddled together, talking a mile a minute. They had a bunch of bananas on a little table next to them, like they were sharing a recipe for the best banana cream pie. I thought, well, if that ain't a suspicious congregation, I don't know what is. So I got out of the truck and walked over. "Y'all enjoying the lovely weather?" I asked, sweet as sugar. Miss Judy looked at me with wide eyes. "Oh, Lara, we were just discussing the merits of organic bananas." "Sure, honey. Just a casual chat about fruit while a priceless mermaid is missing." That's when I remembered those angel numbers again. 1212, harmony and alignment. Maybe the polyester people and Bill were the missing pieces to our puzzle. Maybe they were all aligned, and maybe they were working together. That night, back in my own trailer, I was thinking about everything. The golf cart shop, the high lift Jack, the polyester people, and Bill. Then my phone dinged with a text from Mr. Earl. He said, "Lara, get over here quick. I think I found her." I grabbed my keys and went over to his place. The porch light was on, and there was Mr. Earl standing next to something covered with a big blue tarp. He lifted the tarp, and there she was, the naked mermaid. But she wasn't alone. She was sitting next to a big, old, ugly gnome. A gnome with a little red hat and a big fake beard. And he was holding a fishing pole. "What in tarnation?" I said. Mr. Earl shook his head, looking more confused than a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. "She was gone all this time," he said. "I looked everywhere. But then I came out tonight, and there she was, just like you see her." I said, "But what's with the gnome?" "I don't know," he said. "Maybe she wasn't stolen at all. Maybe she was just out on a date." And that, my friends, is where the story gets even stranger. The mystery of the missing mermaid was solved, but a new one had just begun. Where did that gnome come from? And what does it mean? Could this be the work of someone new? The plot thickens. As part 2 comes to a close, I wanted to let you all know my book will be featured in an ad on talkofthevillages.com. And don't forget, Trailer Park Angel is out now on Amazon. The link is in the description. And I'll be back Tuesday with episode 14 when we dive into the mystery of the gnome and try to finally finish that lighthouse puzzle. Until then, don't lose any puzzle pieces, and remember that sometimes the best secrets are hidden in plain sight, or right next to a naked mermaid. Hey, thanks for listening, and thanks for your time, and thank you all who purchased the book. I hope it comes in handy when you need a recipe in a pinch, Southern style. See you all again real soon. Bye.